All right. Don't worry about that. It's been flushed. But I get these heavy duty buckets. You know, they either got paint in them, or they got sheetrock mud, or in this case they got chlorinated tablets for your swimming pools. We don't have a swimming pool, but some people around here do. Anyway, they buy these buckets, and they're nice and heavy duty, and they last a long time. But the little plastic handle doesn't. So what I do is I got this old broomstick handle. I cut off about 4 inches of it, and I split it in half. And then well, actually, before I split it in half, I drill a hole down the center of it, and then I split it in half, and then I put a handle on, kind of like this one, but this one you can see this one's fallen off. It's managed to make its way off this guy, so I'm just gonna pull my Gorilla Tape off there and reset that one. These buckets are probably, you can see this one's already breaking, but they're good for some things, not water. Bottoms don't leak though. I bet I've had this bucket 10 years. They sit outside all year long, so up here in high elevation with high UV, they seem to last, but the little plastic handles don't. Anyway, so I'll show you what I do. The chop saw going, cut about 3.5 inches off it. Magic. Just happen. Then we take it over here to the drill press. Put a hole in down the middle. Okay, so I forgot to take the picture of the video, and I drilled the hole on the drill press. Anyway, here it is, cut it in half. Ready to go. I held it with a pair of pliers, not by hand. Safety first. So there it is. Because there's an arch on this, a little bit of an arch on this metal handle, you got to go a little oversized on the drill bit, maybe by 1/8, just to kind of compensate for that bit of an arch. So, right. It's hard to do this with the camera. There you go. So then you just add some Gorilla Tape or duct tape to hold that in place, and I found that Gorilla Tape seems to do better up here with the UV than that, unless you get some really high dollar duct tape, which I haven't seen around in a while actually. But there you go. So there's your handle, and it fits my old aging hands really well. So I know there's a lot of other things to do. You could just run a bunch of tape around the plastic handle when you get it. That's kind of what I do to begin with. And that'll last a few years. And then once that wears out, in other words, the original plastic handle that's there, you can just run some Gorilla or duct tape around it. And that'll save that handle for 4 or 5 years if the bucket lasts that long. That might be enough to get you to buy. But like I say, these buckets are heavy duty buckets, and you can see that I use them for lots of things. You can use a sander and soften these edges on the wood here a little bit, but I just usually run it a little bit over with the tape, and still rotates fine. But that should last another couple of years. I'm happy with that. I can get the other one done. This one is obviously the older piece. It was there. This bucket's even older than that one. You can tell by the different handle and everything. So I'm just gonna tape it up and be on my merry way. So there you go. 2 kind of retrofitted handles for my old heavy duty buckets. I mean, a lot of people can go out and buy brand new buckets. I mean, the really good ones over at Feed and Supply feed and hay stores are $25 a piece. You know, the big box stores and Harbor Freight, those buckets, they last about 6-8 months max out here in the sun. Anyway, so there you go. Get yourself a source for paint buckets or drywall mud buckets, or like I said, these came from chlorinated tablets for your pull, and just make these things last.